Hey Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to the Crow Tarot. We are going to be looking at your second half of May general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, but of course, and then go right into the tarot. All right, Taurus, dem bulls. What is the animal energy for Taurus for second half of May? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Wow. Okay. So we got two. I very rarely get two. We're going to take them both. Actually, very similar colors here. So we have the lizard and the tarantula. Okay, so let's talk about them separately for a second. The lizard is about dream time. It's information that you get through dreams. This can also be meditation too, but I am telling you from personal experience, whenever the lizard shows up, you are about to have some very important dreams, very telling dreams, okay? Now we have the tarantula. This is not a fast-moving energy. This is a slow-moving energy. This can also translate to feeling a little unsure about where you're going. And so really wanting to take your time getting there. It's a feeling of like trepidation a little bit, okay? So feeling a little unsure, maybe some answers or direction lies in dream time. We can also take this literally as what are your dreams? What were your dreams, right? Yeah, I do feel like for some of you, it's an actual, like a dream job, dream career, dream path, dream situation, maybe even dream person too. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going on for y'all. Second half of May. I just got freaking shivers. Y'all got the High Priestess. So, remember how we were talking about dream time and all of that good stuff? The High Priestess is very much about connecting in with your intuition, right? To see the best path forward for you. Yeah, it's interesting. So, remember how we said the tarantula is a bit of trepidation? It's feeling a little bit unsure about which way to go, so it's a bit of a slow energy here. Yeah, the path forward I'm getting here is going to be revealed to you through your intuition, your dream time meditation, etc. But it's through the intuitive sphere. Okay? You're absolutely being called to do that right now. I love it. Okay. They're drawing my attention to something. They're drawing my attention to something. So you know the Two of Wands in the deck where it's like that's the point after the initial burst of energy from the Ace of Wands, you get to the Two of Wands and it's like, well, I should probably get a map together as to where I'm going. And then we have a number 2 here. I feel like that's really relevant. The Two of Wands here, I'm feeling it. Okay, let's see what else is going on for y'all for second half of May. Oh, Ace of Cups. I just got shivers. Guess what this is for me? So when this comes up, you know, yes, we can look at this as great love, divine love, but it's not what it is for me. Because for me, if we're talking about that, that's Two of Cups. For me, Ace of Cups is what? Psychic abundance, psychic downloads, a plethora of psychic intuitive information. Let's look at these little lotus flowers right here. The lotus flowers. So what's underneath the lotus flower? They come from the muck and the dirt and the excrement, right? And they come up on top looking all beautiful. I feel like if you were in a place, and that's pretty much how I would, kind of coin this, is if you're in a place of like confusion or just wanting some clarity or wanting to feel sure about a decision or where you're going, or you want some clarity about what to do when you get there, I just heard for somebody, right? It's going to be through your intuition and your psychic sphere here. But this is an abundance of information and goodness coming towards you, right? In a way that you're going to be able to feel. Both of these are about feeling and receiving, right? Oh God, this is kind of amazing, Taurus. Okay. See, and I really think you're going to be getting some psychic downloads. I think you're going to be having prophetic dreams. For sure, prophetic dreams that are going to take you out of this tarantula energy into a more sure-footed one. However, for some of you, I'm hearing this, you may be having some dreams that you really want to decipher or that may shake you a bit that could put you into this tarantula energy too. It's important to when you're in a place of trying to figure out where you're going or what to do when you get there, sometimes it's good not to try and figure it all out at one time. You know, just notice it, receive it, and then the answer will come to you sometimes a lot of the time when you're doing something else, right? You know that saying, a light bulb went off, or it hit me like a ton of bricks, right? It's usually when we divert our focus and attention away from something we're trying to figure out that the revelation comes, right? Okay, what else is going on for Taurus? Yeah, this is lining up really well. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles here. This is holding tight and right. This is not making any movement. This is not taking any risks because of a fear of losing what you've acquired. See how he's just like chilling tight and right? He's not losing any pentacles. He's not losing anything, but he's also not gaining anything else. He's holding on a little too tightly, right? And the fact that it's literally lining up with this tarantula energy here, I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are going to be called to walk in faith and take a risk. And trust that anything you may, air quote, lose or leave behind was never yours to begin with, or is no longer a vibrational match to where you're being called to go. Right? But I do feel an element of taking a leap of faith, like the Fool says, and taking a risk. Along with that Two of Wands, you know, going off into a direction that you feel called to, right? I feel it. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this High Priestess here. Guys, High Priestess. To clarify, the High Priestess. This is why I use different decks, in case they want to repeat themselves. So, I'm obsessed. When this repeats itself like this, we can take this quite literally. Okay? Connecting in with your intuition right now and receiving guidance through that ethereal realm is the name of the game. Okay? If you want answers, if you want some insight, right? It's your intuition. This is meditating, but it's also active meditation too, right? Walking around, listening to music, just letting yourself be a receiver of all these signals that you're getting. But I am telling you, a lot of this is going to come through dreams. I'm telling you. Please write them down. Please write them down. Okay, before you get out of bed, like keep a dream journal or something next to you and write that stuff down because it'll disappear on you. Well, it can anyway, right? But I really think that this tarantula feeling, for the most part, is going to be transmuted. This feeling, like feeling unsure or not really, this is very much lining up this Four of Pentacles. It feels like there's a risk here that you're thinking about taking or called to take. And you're just going to feel a lot better about doing. So you don't want to go into this new atmosphere with doubt. So how do we cleanse ourselves of doubt? How do we, raise our serotonin levels? Meditation, darlings. Okay? By the way, meditation can be different for everyone. It doesn't look the same for everybody, okay? You can do automatic writing or creative writing, and that can be a form of meditation, okay? It's different strokes, different folks. Okay, let's get this just feels like, wow. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this Ace of Cups here. And I do feel like your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, your ability to discern is going to spike up here in a big way. And as I say that, you got the freaking Four of Wands. Freaking Four of Wands. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with this. Remember how I was talking about the Two of Wands and you're like, let me get the map together. Then the Three of Wands is you've got the map, but you're doing the blueprint, you're getting the fine points. What's going to get me from point A to B in the shortest distance possible with the least amount of effort as possible. Then you get the Four of Wands and it's like, I did it. This is also, guess what? This is 1111. Signs and synchronicities. I'm telling you, there is a plethora of psychic upgrading and synchronicities and magic coming to you during this last half of May. I haven't seen any other reading for this round, and you guys are almost at the tail end here. I only have one more after this. This is crazy in a really beautiful way. Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. You could be getting some downloads, dreams, intuitive hits, signs and synchronicities, 1111 in particular. I also just heard 111. 111. Oh, weird. Oh my God, they just pointed this out. Oh. Okay. 2 and 2. See this? 2 and 2 equals 4. 4 of Wands. You guys are about to manifest some good. You really, really are. And sometimes when that happens and when we get a heads up about it, it's because there are steps that we're being guided to take, or a vibrational, energy check-in that we want to do so that we are in vibrational alignment with what we want to manifest. Okay, but let me tell you something. Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands, I gotta say it. There's romantic love here. I just have to say it. There's romantic love here as well. So this is an influx of psychic, downloads and spiritual gifts that are uplifting that you're going to feel really, really good about. But also for some of y'all, actually, I feel like for a good group of y'all, this is spiritually sent divine love. I have to tell you something. Well, I already did tell you. I only have one reading after this, and romantic love has not really come up this round, except for you. Okay? That means it's major. Seriously. Four of Wands, 1111. You guys are about to manifest things the likes of which, my God. And it's cool because when you went to the movies, you go to the movies, in an actual movie theater, and you used to see the previews. I feel like your dreams are going to be previews as well as to what, you're about to manifest. They're going to be very prophetic dreams. Please don't doubt what you see and feel. Please, please, please. Okay? Because that energy of doubt, it's difficult to manifest when you're doubting, or you're afraid to take a risk because you don't want to lose what you've already, acquired or accrued or gained, right? Let's get a clarifier for this Four of Pentacles. Yes. Page of Pentacles, do clarify the Four of Pentacles. Listen, I feel like some of you guys may be in a position where you're thinking about making income another way, maybe through a dream job, a dream career, whether it's artistic or changing careers to something completely different than what you were doing before. There's a risk here. But within the greatest risk can lie the greatest reward. And I'm getting that all signs are go for this. I feel like it's the beginning of something, like a new opportunity that's going to come to you. Okay? And I feel like this is what the tarantula is about. I feel like when this opportunity arises, it's like you want to be hopeful, but you don't want to lose what you already have by taking this risk. You got to release it. And I'm hearing, as long as you connect in with your intuition about it, you cannot go wrong here. You can't go wrong. That's it. Oh my God. Guys, Taurus, this is like... High Priestess, clarified by the High Priestess. Ace of Cups, clarified by the Four of Wands. The Four of Pentacles, clarified. Ooh, another 4. And we have another 4. Okay, 4 is definitely a number that could be coming up for you too. Clarified by the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of newness and magic and opportunity here of a monetary realm as well. And I absolutely love it for you. I'm hearing self-worth. Sometimes we stop elevating in terms of all things monetary or opportunity because we feel like, oh, this is about all I'm worth. I would really, for some of you may have blocks around self-worth, okay, that you're being asked to clear, okay? Yay! I love it. Oh, they're pointing my attention. Okay. Another aspect of this High Priestess situation is there's an element of the unknown, but really secrets here. She doesn't share all the stuff that she knows. She's not on a podium giving TED Talks. Okay, I'm just saying that. By the way, this is like a divine feminine intuitive energy for me as well. So what I'm getting with this is these dreams that you're having, this intuitive downloads that you're getting, you may be very tempted to share them with others. You talk about it with your family, your mama, your girlfriends, your guy friend, whatever. I'm hearing to keep this to yourself until it manifests fully. Ooh, that's the thing with the lotus flower. Right now, this information and these downloads and these prophetic visions, dreams, whatever have you, are going to be in, underneath the lotus flower where it's growing. Let it get through all the excrement and mud and let it really kind of manifest, marinate really until it gets to the lotus flower position. You're on top and then you can share it. Wait for it to manifest in the 3D from the 5D. You receive things from a 5D sphere and then it manifests in the 3D sphere. Let it get into the 3D before you share this with anyone else. Why do I say that? Because when you share something, especially something intuitive, you can change the course of it just by sharing it with someone. Why is that? Because whenever you share something, especially something that's not fully developed yet, right? Or hasn't come to 3D fruition yet fully, it's no longer yours. Whoever you talk to about it, they're gonna input their opinion, their energy to it, not in a negative way necessarily, but it's no longer yours. Suddenly their energy is a part of what you told them. They could be thinking about it after you guys are, are done hanging out for the day and they go home. Suddenly it starts to metamorphosize into something. Suddenly they're putting energy towards it too when it's not fully formed yet. Right? And then it can kind of, and I am sorry to like kind of give this kind of morose analogy, but that's what I'm getting. The baby is still like being formed in the womb here with these intuits you're getting, and if you share it too early, you could have, you could cause it to kind of not fully form, is what I'm going to say. I want to be sensitive. You could cause it to stop fully forming, and you could keep it from manifesting just by sharing it. I know you're going to get excited, I understand that, but keep it to yourself until it's a fully formed situation. For an example, let's just get an example here. So let's say you get an offer to do something, like you get an offer to, I don't know, go and give a talk somewhere or perform somewhere or whatever have you. And it's a very exciting opportunity, or a job promotion somewhere else outside of where you currently live, something like that. And you were getting dreams about it, you tapped in with your intuition, it's going really, really well. And then you turn around and you share it and you talk to other people about it, right? Suddenly it can get into this place where that could cause you to be the tarantula as well, where they're going to try to get practical on you and ask you about the finer points. And then it's like, oh my God, what happened? It was precious. And I exposed it to other people's energies, good intended or not. And that's not what it is. And you don't want to get into a place where you're thinking about this practically, because the intuition doesn't have any room for practicality. It's the exact opposite of that. Oh, cool. I'm also getting, remember how I was saying like holding on, this is holding on pretty tightly. Hold on to this information that you're getting at this point. Let it grow and manifest until it's presentable in the 3D. Then you can share it. Okay? Okay. Let's get an oracle for you guys. Let's get an oracle. I have shivers. This is really cool. Let's get an oracle. All right, Oracle from the Bulls. This is the Goddess Guidance deck, which I've been very obsessed with. Oh, look, Irene, peace. I think it's Irene. I don't know. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Can I just mention she's holding a baby? She's holding a baby and some grapes and some corn husks, okay? Also, purple, color of the crown chakra, and what? Intuition. See the purple there? There's no need to worry. Tarantula, Four of Pentacles. Everything is working out beautifully. So yes, trust and have faith. Guess what? She's standing in front of the ocean with these beautiful little dolphins. Guess what the ocean represents? The unknown, aka intuition, right? I love this for you guys, and it is going to go. I mean, I feel like you really are being called to just trust your intuition and take this leap of faith and be open to the knowledge and the truth that you are worthy of all of this abundance that's coming to you. And I'm telling you, there is an upkick in your psychic downloads, your intuitive downloads, and the signs and synchronicities. You're not going to be the same after this. It's beautiful. It's like you're a true believer, even if you are a believer. Well, if you're watching this, you must be somewhat of a believer, right? In the esoteric. This is going to change you to the point where one day you're going to be talking to someone who's going through what you're going through, and you're going to be able to give them the benefit of your wisdom and how you got through it to manifest what you wanted, right? But keep that baby in the incubator until it's fully formed. Okay? All right, my lovely bulls. This was your second half of May general reading. I so hope that this was of help to you and resonated with you. If it was and it did, would you please let me know in the comments below? Because I would just love that. And just as a last note, you got the High Priestess clarify. I just have to like really hammer this home. You got the High Priestess clarifying the High Priestess. bam. Out of all the readings I've done, this is like really, really cool. Okay, with that being said, thank you so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for watching, but mostly just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.